Everybody, today we're going to be covering the Odinium research and the tears. We're going to briefly cover the tears. I know I covered them in another video, but I want to kind of go over it a little more in depth so you guys can kind of understand how you should approach it. So the first thing you're going to need to do obviously is hit your search button, hit whichever level terror you can handle. So I say whatever level you can handle because you only get one chance at beating these and you get 10 a day. So if you lose to it, you lose your chance for the day. So hit your rally button. Always, sorry, I want to point this out. Don't use the attack unless you're not in an alliance, like you're rogue or something. Obviously, do use your attack then, but you shouldn't be rogue anyways. Otherwise, hit your rally. You get more points, and it's definitely worth it. So kind of the breakdown right now is level 1 to launch. So it'll be the person that launches the rally. You get 24, and then you get 8 to join. If you're ever wondering how to figure out how many it is to join, take however many it is to launch and then divide that by 3. So I'm not going to go into it too depth, but level 2 is 27 and 9, level 3 is 30 and 10, level 4 is 33 and 11, and level 5 is 39 and 13. So you can see there's a big jump at level 5, but I want to point out that they are a lot more challenging. So it's 199 of the level 82 Valhallas, and it's Navy. So if you're Air Force, obviously it makes it a little easier. But if you are Navy or Army, make sure you beat it. You're able to beat level 5 before you do it. If you're not able to beat it, but you still want to do the level 5, see if there's somebody stronger in your alliance that can send a full march into your rally. That way you can still get the full chips and they actually get their joins too. So you're able to attack and join 10 each day. So what that means is each day you're able to get a maximum of 520 chips, depending on how many level 4s and 5s and things like that. Obviously, I'm not going to break that down to figure out how much you and your alliance are able to get, but the maximum is 520 per day, and that is what you are trying to get. If you don't have the patience or the time to sit there and try to sift through level 5s and who has it and who doesn't, highly suggest just making sure you use all 10 each day. This is definitely not a sprint. This is a marathon to finish these. So once you have gotten your Odinium chips, you can click this Super Weapon Lab right here. This is where your Valhallas and your Odinium tech are. So you'll open up your Odinium tech, and in here you'll see this. If you followed my advice on your other video, you will have done your tracer, which is this guy right here, and done that to level 5 right away. That sets you about 3 or 4 days ahead of the people that did it the other way, who did level 4s or even level 3s. You're even farther ahead of them, and they went straight for the level 81 troops. So once you're in here, we're going to assume for the most part most people are done with these. You got to get those done right away. Max them out. Those ones are probably the more important ones because you got attack, you have HP, you have level 81 troops, and you have the ability to attack whatever level terror you need. So from there, that's where things get challenging. So I'm going to let everybody know that if you go to everything that's on the screen and you max everything out, currently at 520 chips per day, it would take 266 days to complete this. So you're talking just under a year. And also depending on how many times you lose, how many level 4s you are in, or level 3s, things like that. Maybe you miss a day. I know I did that on like the 3rd day. I just was crazy busy and forgot to do these. And so I'm assuming that most people are probably going to finish this in about 300 days if they're kind of active players. Could be a little less, could be a little more. Kind of depends on their level. So once you're in here, you kind of have 2 different methods of what you want to do. So you have a rebuild faster or heal faster method, and then you have a make my troops stronger method. So what I mean by that is you have the left side here, which is these 3 here, which is kind of your heal faster, build faster type of method. And then over on the other side, you have these and this, which is your stronger units. And then the last three here kind of all go together. So I'll explain that breakdown here shortly. So you have this training acceleration here, which is in the build faster method. This is a 30% speed up. So if you have a 9-hour current one troop build time, this would cut that back 30%, which means you're cutting it down to like 6.3 hours. If your march size is 200 and you're rebuilding that 200 march in the middle of a server, that's going to save you about 600 hours of training speed ups, which is approximately adding an additional 96 troops that you can rebuild. So it's a significant amount. Definitely worth it if you're one of those people that rebuilds a lot in the middle of the fights. This is only for your regular troops. This does not include Valhallas, so just kind of keep that in mind. You have the Valhalla repair, which is going to be a 20%, and you can see right here what is required to get to this. This is a level 5 training acceleration, so you don't need to max the training acceleration because that goes to 10. You only need to get it to level 5 to unlock this, and this would give you a total of 20%. And then this is for your other forces that aren't Valhallas, so this will give you a 30% repair speed up there. 30% speed up to me doesn't necessarily mean speed ups because most people use gems to repair their actual troops, but that means you're saving 30% gems. So something to think about there if you're gem poor or you're trying to save on gems, is this might be a good way to kind of help you in that fight, or it makes it so you can heal and repair more and fight longer. So that also needs that 5%. So that is kind of the heal, repair faster. The other method is the fighting method. So you got these guys and these guys. I'm just going to say these three here are your suppressions. So if you are trying to get stronger quick, you can use your suppressions to your advantage, or you can use the suppressions to kind of protect you. And what I mean by that is, so I did my first 5 in my Navy killer because I wanted my Navy to be even stronger against the Army. I want to kind of make it so I can hit even larger whales than I should be, just by having a larger suppression. But I'm also doing this one here, which is my Army against Air Force, because when those Air Force hits my Navy, it wrecks me. But if I can build up my Valhallas for my Army to help me fight them, it can mitigate the damage that I'm taking from Navy. So, or sorry, for my Navy. So that's kind of my method there. Something to think about. So this Body of Thunder was a level 5 prerequisite. So once I got this to level 5, I was able to unlock it. Some interesting things is for the HP one, it was only level 5. For the INV one increase, it's actually level 10. So you can see level 10 here. I have it at level 5 already, so it didn't unlock it. And then up here, the Navy Killer needs to be level 10 to get the crit damage increase unlocked. So once you have all those unlocked to the appropriate levels, you have Fist of Thunder, which is the attack. So that's kind of what I'm going for right now. This is a 20% attack. You have to have each of those: Rage of Thunder, Body of Thunder, Shield of Thunder. So that is these ones. Those all need to be level 5 to unlock this, and then this can go to level 20, or sorry, level 10, which is a 20% increase. That's kind of where I'm going. I can use the help in PvE attacks, so that's kind of my big thing with it. I use my Valhallas currently more as kind of cannon fodder almost. They kind of give me an extra set of troops because mine tend to die really quickly because I usually end up getting hit by your take size players very quickly. So once you have unlocked this guy, the last two are here and here. So this Odinium harvest one, to me, this is kind of something that you shouldn't be researching until very last, or if you have all your suppressions unlocked, you can go get it. Just there's no need for the gathering speed of 10% it's not worth it for anybody unless you already have that suppression. And then the other one here is the Valhalla Repair. So again, that gives you an extra 10% on top of the 20% from the other one. So what most people ask me is, hey, what's my account? What method should I take? So this is what I would suggest for you. So get your suppression to level 5, depending on what your main force is. Then decide if you want to kind of protect yourself or not, which would mean getting your other suppression to level 5. And then from there, I would get your training acceleration. So that's currently what I'm going to be doing. From there, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to kind of take my account into consideration and think of what would benefit me more. I might grab at least this repair just to save on gems. And I'm going to start maxing things out. I'm not going to just leave them at level 5. I'm going to max them out. After that, I'll grab this and try to get this done. So that's my ultimate goal, is to get there. I'm not too worried about that, and I'm not worried about maxing these out beyond what I need to unlock the Fist of Thunder. So that's kind of where I would approach it, how I would approach it. You're always welcome to ask me. Please reach out. I'm going to put a chart up on my website where you guys can see where and the percentages and all the different Odinium chips and things like that. I also have the rally levels and kind of the quick little breakdown of how many chips per day thing over on the right of the spreadsheet, so make sure you scroll over there if you're interested in it. The website is avengedfamine.com. If you guys haven't been there, it's on the home page at the very bottom. Also, if any of you are looking to possibly sponsor, I'm open to sponsorships right now. I don't have anything, so just reach out to me on Discord or wherever you guys want. I think my email is also in the channel description. So with that, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and see ya.